Hello, my name is Mr. Compier, and I teach Project Lead the Way Introduction to Engineering Design. My email address is listed below, tcompier@bgcs.k12.in.us, and I am in room 110, which is just behind the Tech Squad room. So, since this is the first level course, we might as well look at the STEM engineering pathway we have at Beech Grove High School. You'll start with this course, either as a freshman or sophomore, move on to Principles of Engineering, and then finally take digital electronics. IED is considered a dual credit engineering course, meaning if you do well enough, you can get college credit at the end of the course. We cover using computer aided design, CAD software, in both the electrical and mechanical fields of engineering. Because of this, it's very heavy on the math and science. So you need to make sure that you feel comfortable enough working with equations, tracking data, and all of that so that you can be effective in this course. And I also want to make sure that it's understood this isn't woodshop. This is an applied math and science course. So there is a level of expectation that you know how to do those things before you get started. It's also at the college level, so you have to be used to a faster pace in order to succeed. We have 4 units in the course, starting with design and problem solving. This unit is, for the most part, a brief introduction of the whole course, as well as looking at a few unique topics within. We start off the course making catapults that are meant to launch as far as possible using a design process. Then we come back and we have to modify it to always hit the same target. This involves looking at the design, testing it out, modifying, so on and so forth. And we also have to track statistics on this to make sure that we are getting within a relatively close range of values. We're also going to look at the foundational drawing skills on paper and on computer, and we'll have some rapid prototyping, mainly through 3D printers. Unit 2 is called assembly design. So unit 1, when we do our CAD work, we only look at one piece at a time. Unit 2, we're taking multiple pieces, putting them together to make an actual product. We're also going to look into reverse engineering, where we take something apart, learn how it works, and see if we can improve it. And then material sciences, learning about why materials are chosen and the properties they have that make them ideal in various situations. Unit 3 is called thoughtful product design. We're looking at the ethics behind the life cycle of a product, comparing single-use items to long-term items and even lifelong items. And also, is it actually ethical to make a product that's intentionally going to fail after a specific time? We're also going to use generative design on computer designs, which will essentially make a much more efficient version of it that still performs relatively the same, such as the bracket in the bottom left corner of this screen. And with all the information we've learned up to this point, we're going to solve some real world problems. The last unit, unit 4, is called making things move. This is where we actually look in depth at the mechanical and electrical engineering fields, learning about mechanical components and how they're used to make motion, and then electrical components, which also produce motion but can do other things too. Examples include the automata box on the top, using a crank to cause basic animation, and the bottom with a little electric car. Each quarter is approximately 1 unit, and from there, that's going to be it for the rest of the school year. So, if this sounds like something you should do, these are the characteristics I'm primarily looking for in students. You have to have strong math skills, at least understanding the basics of algebra, using equations, solving for them, and so on and so forth. I'm also expecting students to have high levels of curiosity and creativity because this course does have you making design solutions. I also expect to see students that are interested in the field as well. But if you have any questions about it, feel free to email me or talk to your guidance counselor.